Hello everybody, I hope you are well. In today's video we have another clip from Tony Shuffleberger Sensei's session at the recent winter camp held here at Aikido Silverdale in Auckland. Now in this session he talked a lot about maintaining integrity of posture and good balance throughout our movement. Now often this is focused through the idea of correct footwork, but he took it one stage further and he was talking about actually being aware of how our feet contact the floor and how that enables us to not only build a stable base, but also to adjust our base to cope with different situations. This is really interesting. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, smash the like button, consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching.
I'm going to mess with your heads now. We had a good question about what am I talking about with my feet. And when I develop quiet confidence, what I realise is we don't realise how we stand on our feet. We just walk on them. Okay, so I broke them into 5 areas, which is why I usually do the exercise of rolling forward till you feel your toes grip. There's the front edge, the ball of the foot, and then you come back to the centre as the arch, and you go back into the heel. That's when you're about to fall backwards. And then we go sideways, and we've got the outside, inside blades of each foot. So now what I do is I explore those 5 areas on my feet. Every time I move, I explore those 5 areas on my feet, right? So it doesn't matter what stance I'm in, I still explore those 5 areas on my feet, which means I can deliver a technique from any footwork because I'm still working from those 5 areas on my feet. Our feet are what connects us to the ground. So that's where our power source comes from. That make sense? Yeah? So when he's just one grab in here, if we use the other hand, it'd be great. Here, okay? And I remember this technique going here and then coming over here and trying to get to technique, but that was all in the mind, not listening with the body. So again, I'm in neutral stance. No, you stay forward stance. This would be combat stance, or, we're going to interplay, if you like. Here I'm neutral. This is the person that wishes to attack or wishes to intrude on my skeletal structure. So the first thing that would happen, if he's got that, he's going to pull me in, punch me in the face, or he's going to do something in that vein. So while I'm here, it's an exercise to learn how do I negate this situation. And one of the ways, let me just walk over here a fraction there. Yeah, boom. Is I do the same thing. I've stacked through, my whole body structure is just stacked. My peripheral vision is watching this side of his body. Okay? So if that hand's starting to rise, this is already starting to turn. So that hand wanting to come in is already being blocked with his own skeletal structure. So my awareness is monitoring what's coming up, but it's all happening from my feet. My feet, the 5 areas of my feet are telling me what's going on, if that makes sense. Jules Sensei's school, they talk about pulling into the toes, which is using that forward part of the foot. Another style may talk about using the heel through to the front, but each one of them is giving you that forward presence. So from my centre of my foot here, if you push me into my heel slightly, now I start to become reactional. Now, because I'm already at the back end of my balance, I'm wanting to fight or flight. But if I'm in the heel, I can recover, release the knees, I find the centre of my foot, and I'm back. I'm back. If I know where my feet are, and I use that as a monitoring system, so when I'm caught off balance, I could go into fight or flight, or I could realise I could find my feet anyway and get back to what I was after. So to me, it's very important to start to explore, where am I on my feet? Can I deliver techniques from odd positions because I can regain my connection to ground in an odd way, yeah? Cool. So let's make this a little bit more serious. He's going to go there and he wants to throw that punch. So I need to start to react right from when that hand's coming here. But our first thing is to start, I'm going to start using force. And of course, bang, we're going to end up with a battle. So by improving my structure, I can affect his structure. So as the hand's coming up, I'm already out past, and he wants to come through now, but what's going to happen is the shoulder's gone down, and we've negated that situation. So maybe higher grades can play with that intention. His intention's to boom. My intention is to be aware of that with peripheral vision and start to negate it. And that was fractionally late because I could feel the more pressure was coming in. So again, if I pick it up early enough and my extension is out right, then I can start to get a better reaction to it. But I'm still neutral. I haven't gone into fight mode yet. No, this is still neutral mode. For the lower grades, get offline. In Aikido, they talk about when the trains come in, get off the tracks. That's the train. Bang! I want to get off the tracks. So when it's coming, I'm going to move off the tracks first and then do it. Make sense? The other thing in Aikido they talked about is keeping one point as you move, carrying this nice structure. So when I get offline, it's important that when that's coming and I get offline, that I carry my structure because now I'm offline. Okay? So when I get offline, I come offline, but I'm still carrying the structure through with my movement offline. So that should help the lower grade ones. All right?